Every night, millions of people close their eyes believing they are giving their bodies the rest it needs. But what if I told you that for many seniors, something dangerous is happening in their brains quietly and invisibly as they sleep? And worse, most people have no idea. You might think sleep is only about dreaming or resting, but sleep is actually when your brain goes to work, cleaning itself, repairing damage, and resetting your memory. This natural cleaning system is your brain's only chance to remove harmful waste that builds up during the day. Here's the shocking part. As we get older, this process becomes less effective. Our sleep becomes lighter, shorter, and more fragmented. That means toxins stay longer in the brain, creating the perfect conditions for problems like memory loss, brain fog, and even dementia. Let me ask you something. Do you often wake up tired, even after what seemed like a full night's sleep? Do you forget simple things like where you put your glasses or what day it is? Do you feel like your mind isn't as clear as it used to be? If so, you are not alone. These are the warning signs, not of aging, but of your brain not getting the deep sleep it needs to protect itself. And one major reason is what you eat at night. Recent studies show that certain foods can either help or harm the brain's detox process. What you eat before bed might be blocking your brain from doing its most important work, cleaning itself. In the next chapter, we'll explore the fascinating science behind how your brain actually detoxes itself, and why this system becomes so fragile after the age of 60. Once you understand that, you'll see why one small change before bedtime could change everything. Imagine if your brain had its own cleaning crew. Not janitors with brooms, but specialized fluid channels that flush out toxins every night. This isn't science fiction. It's a real system called the glymphatic system. Discovered only in the past decade, this system acts like a washing machine for your brain. It removes waste proteins, dead cells, and toxins that build up while you're awake. And it works best during deep sleep. Here's how it works. When you fall into deep sleep, the spaces between your brain cells expand. This allows cerebrospinal fluid to flow through and wash away toxins. It's like rinsing a dirty sponge underwater. Now imagine if that sponge never got rinsed. What happens? It gets clogged. It smells. It stops working. That's exactly what happens to your brain if the glymphatic system doesn't function properly. And here's the problem. As we age, our deep sleep becomes shorter and less consistent. That means the brain gets less time to clean itself. Less waste is removed, and harmful proteins like beta amyloid begin to accumulate. Beta amyloid has been strongly linked to Alzheimer's disease. It disrupts communication between brain cells and slowly kills them. The less sleep you get, the less cleaning your brain can do, and the more damage builds up. This is why older adults often feel foggy or forgetful. It's not just aging. It's their brain struggling to clean out yesterday's waste. But don't worry. There is a way to support this system even as you age. And it begins with what you eat. In the next chapter, we'll reveal the one powerful food that helps activate your brain's hidden cleaning crew. So now you know that your brain needs deep sleep to clean itself. And the older we get, the harder it becomes to get that kind of sleep. But here's the exciting part. You can actually eat something before bed that helps your brain clean better while you rest. It's not a supplement, not a pill, and it's not something expensive or hard to find. It's walnuts. Yes, the simple, humble walnut. Walnuts are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, particularly ALA, which support brain cell function. They also contain antioxidants that reduce inflammation and help protect brain tissue. More importantly, they promote better sleep by increasing melatonin naturally. Studies have shown that people who eat a small amount of walnuts before bed fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. This is essential for the glymphatic system to do its job. Deep, uninterrupted sleep is the key. And here's the best part. Walnuts also support memory, mood, and overall brain aging. One study found that seniors who ate walnuts regularly performed better on cognitive tests than those who didn't. It's like giving your brain a gentle push before bed, saying, "You've got this. Now clean up and rest." Simple, natural, and effective. Just a few walnuts before bed might help your brain function better the next day. You don't need to eat a lot. Just 3 to 4 walnut halves about 30 minutes before bed are enough. Make sure they're plain and unsalted. Avoid mixing them with sugar or chocolate, which can disrupt your sleep. In the next chapter, we'll share real experiences from people who started adding walnuts to their nightly routine. Their stories show what happens when sleep and brain detox finally work together. Let me share with you some real experiences from people who started adding walnuts to their nightly routine. Their stories reveal what happens when sleep and brain detox finally work together. Margaret, a 71-year-old retired teacher, had struggled with poor sleep for years. She would wake up 3 or 4 times a night and felt groggy every morning. After hearing about the brain benefits of walnuts, she started eating a few each night before bed. Within a week, Margaret noticed she was sleeping more deeply. She stopped waking up in the middle of the night and felt sharper in the mornings. She described it as a mental fog lifting off my head. Then there's Robert, a 65-year-old widower who had been forgetting names and appointments. He was afraid it might be early dementia. But after including walnuts in his evening snack, he noticed real improvements. After 3 weeks, he reported remembering phone numbers again and feeling more organized. He even returned to reading books, something he had stopped doing because he couldn't concentrate. These changes didn't come from medication or major life changes. They came from better sleep, supported by a natural food that the brain clearly responds to. It's not magic. It's just giving the brain what it needs at the right time. Better sleep means a better memory, better mood, and better thinking. And it all starts with one small habit before bed. In a moment, we'll walk you through a simple nightly routine you can follow starting tonight. It's easy, natural, and takes just a few minutes. But first, take a second to imagine what your life might feel like with a clearer mind every morning. You've learned how your brain cleans itself during sleep. You've discovered the one food that can support that process. Now let's turn this knowledge into action. It's time to build a simple night routine you can start using tonight. Step 1. Prepare your walnuts about 30 minutes before bed. 3 to 4 walnut halves are enough. Make sure they're raw and unsalted for best results. Step 2. Create a calm environment. Turn off bright lights. Avoid screens like phones or televisions. Let your body know it's time to rest. Step 3. Take slow, deep breaths for a few minutes. This lowers stress and signals the brain to relax. You can even do this while chewing your walnuts. Step 4. Keep a consistent bedtime. Going to bed at the same time every night helps regulate your internal clock. This consistency improves sleep quality and supports brain detox. Optional step. Keep a simple sleep journal. Write down what time you went to bed, how you slept, and how you felt in the morning. Over time, you'll begin to see patterns and progress. This routine doesn't take much time, but it creates the perfect setting for your brain to heal, refresh, and protect itself. By doing this consistently, you're investing in your future mental clarity and well-being. You deserve to wake up clear, focused, and full of energy. And it all begins with one small change tonight. So try it. Take that first step. Your brain will thank you in the morning.